Jacqui-Lee Pryce for Shadowboxruk UK here at the Ring of Fire. You're smiling, it looks like you're going to say something really dodgy.
No, I won't do that. I won't do that. Be respectful.
Here at the Ring of Fire, weigh-in, official weigh-in day. Got some friends of Tyson Fury here. You didn't want to give your name, but how you feeling? How's it all going?
Yeah, not too bad. There's quite a big hype for the fight, as we can see. There's a lot of from the travelling community, and also all the Brits and all the Irish coming over, and also everyone from around the world coming over here to support Tyson Fury. You know, at the end of the day, he's going to go down like Muhammad Ali. And he's done everything. He's been through everything. The man's been knocked down. He's got back up. You know, he's been cut. He's got through fights. What more do you want from this guy? You know what I mean?
I tell you what, as well, he's brought a massive support. You've mentioned some of it there. Massive support. How is that going to affect his performance come Saturday evening?
What, by Usyk's side?
On your side. So Fury obviously has brought a lot of fans with him. You know, how does that motivate him ahead of the fight? That's
definitely going to give him even more of a drive and more of an advantage. It's like a football team. If they play at home, you know, they've got a bit of an advantage on their side. And I think personally, there's so many, you know, Brits and from the travelling gypsy community coming over from Ireland and all over the world. I think it's just going to embrace him on and more, and it's going to get, you know, the tempo going. Definitely.
Frank Warren was saying that Fury is one of the best fighters that he's ever kind of seen. Tomorrow evening, obviously he's hoping to solidify that. What can you tell me about, have you been involved in the preparations at all, or have you seen anything different in Tyson Fury in the lead up to this fight?
Definitely, 100%. If you look, there's a lot of trash talk on, you know, the fights previous. You haven't seen a lot this time. He's more focused and, you know, he's more ready to go, you know. At the end of the day, listen, hats off to Usyk. You know, he's got all the belts at the moment, and he's beat everybody what he needed to beat to get in this position. So these two guys were meant to meet at this level. But the thing is, at the end of the day, you know, Fury can't be beat. It's as simple as that. It doesn't matter how much you knock him down, he gets back up. Who in the history do we know that a guy's been knocked down, the eyes went to the back of his head, and he's got back up? I don't know. Nobody can say it. So he's just, you know, he's literally a legend in the game, isn't he? Let's get things right.
I mean, to be fair, that evening, it was tremendous, absolutely tremendous. But going back to what people are saying about the difference in size, how he's coming in a little bit slimmer. It's obviously, the other day I saw a bit of his footwork. He looks like he's a bit nimble on his footwork. Is he?
Looks very sharp.
Yeah, he's looking sharp, but also he's great. He's got great footwork anyway. But he seems nimble. He seems to be working off those angles. Is he ready and preparing for that kind of exhausting, draining Usyk that keeps people twisting and turning?
Absolutely. I was in the Kingdom Arena there today, and I can see the ring is a little bit small. So I think that would be one of the one of the tactics there. But personally speaking, I think after a couple of rounds, I think Fury is going to just go straight to him and going to bully him. And everybody thinks that ain't going to happen, but that's my honest opinion. I think he's just going to put him on him, and when he gets him rocking, he's going to bang him straight out. Same with Wilder. Everybody thought, you know, same situation. What do you do on the second fight? You come in, and you do what you have to do. Obviously, it's going to be a bit of a chess match. You know, one is going to throw another. You know, they're going to be in and out with each other. But I think when Fury comes on top, he's going to knock them out. 8-9 round, no problem.
So you talked about Wilder. I mean, he's not the same fighter like Usyk. One of the things that a lot of people are saying, well, many things, is that, you know, pound for pound, they've both got great footwork. They've both got great boxing brain. Technically, probably the best fighter that Fury has ever fought. Does it come down to heart, grit, determination on Saturday night?
100%. Well, I just want to say beforehand, Usyk do remind me like Lomachenko with the way he moves his feet in and out. He's like a heavyweight version of that. But when you said all comes down to heart, 100%. If you listen to Tyson Fury's interviews, he said, look, I want to get knocked spark out and not give it all. I wouldn't want to be on the back foot, he said, you know, and you know, basically try and die. He gives it his all. If you look at that 12th round again when he got back up, what did he do? He went straight to Wilder, and he won the second half of the round. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? So this is what I mean. This man is like an undertaker. He's like he can die 1 minute and he just roses from the dead. And like I said, you're saying it all comes down to heart. How can you get a bigger heart than Tyson Fury? That's all I have to say to you. And he's got that big gypsy heart to go along with him as well. You know what I mean? So he's been fighting in camp since he's a kid. You know, we believe in our tradition. Basically, when you fight till you die. So at the end of the day, that's just the way in our culture how we are. And I know for a fact, if the only way Usyk can beat him is knock him out, because Fury's going to die in that ring tomorrow before he lets that happen.
It's so obvious that you are so proud as a travelling man of Tyson Fury. Can you just put it into words, what it's been like for you to be here, to be part of all of these pre-fight celebrations?
Absolutely unbelievable. If you think about it, he's obviously a Brit. Let's not just say he's a traveller as well, because obviously that's where he's from. But to have us all come together as one, and at the end of the day, we come from a very stereotypical background where basically we're painted with all the one brush. And at the end of the day, look at us now. We're all here together. We're all here celebrating a good thing for a travelling, fighting man who's got heart that you could, like, as much as a lion, let's say. You know what I mean? So we're all here together. For us, for all the travelling community, we can't believe it. You know what I mean? And, there's kids I went to school with, they can't believe either as a Brit as well. We all just want to get behind him, see him do the job. You know what I mean?
We've moved to a little brighter spot so we can see Simon properly. We were talking just a minute ago, and I'm part of the press, and Tyson Fury is, yes, he's a British man, but he is a traveller, and it's interesting that it seems that not a lot of press have, gotten the traveller point of view.
Of course, yes. So basically, if you think about it, looking at Tyson Fury up there with Usyk fighting for the Undisputed World Championship of the world, where some of us, he's often been refused probably from pubs just walking in and mind his own business. I've been refused plenty of times myself when you're with a crowd, and I've actually haven't even got a criminal record. I've never even been arrested before, and it just shows you that you can be tarred with completely all the one brush. It's lovely to see the Brits and everybody come together to celebrate for this, and it shows you that where travellers came from to where we are now, it's quite a big thing for us.
But does that, in some respects, and I know that's really negative and it's not an easy thing to live through, but in some respects, does that kind of give you a bigger heart, grit, like I said before, determination to succeed? Not just, of course, we're talking about Tyson Fury and in his fight, but just in life.
100%, because at the end of the day, sometimes we look at ourselves like second-class citizens because we don't get treated the same way as someone else does. Like I said, I've been to plenty of places before, smartly dressed with a suit and a shirt and tie on me, and they get the hint that the gypsies are coming in and they get a problem. But don't get me wrong, there's one thing I have to say: there's good and bad in the whole world. Okay, if you're black, white, Asian, whatever you are, if you're basically from one country to another country, there's good and bad. It doesn't matter who you are. So what they got to understand is a lot of gypsies got a lot of legitimate businesses, and they don't say they're gypsies, and they don't come out because they're too scared to come out. And it's quite sad to see that at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, to see Tyson up here and fight, it's a massive proud thing for us to say, look at that, there's a traveller man up there fighting for the Undisputed World Championship. It's been a quarter of a century waiting for this fight to happen, and look, who would we ever think that Tyson Fury, a traveller, a travelling man, will be there fighting for us? You know what I mean? He's not doing it for himself, he's doing it for all of us, because obviously as a travelling community.
Obviously we're here in Saudi Arabia. I've seen a lot of non-traveller fans, non-British fans that seem to have taken Tyson Fury into their hearts. Have you experienced that since you've been here, the hospitality of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia?
Oh, listen, so he's actually Turkey Al Sheikh. It's absolutely unbelievable what he's doing here for boxing. He's bringing everybody from all around the world. Tyson Fury especially got the Brits and the Irish coming over. But not only that, he's got fans all over the world, and where he's putting this on, it's amazing. How much more can you say? Look at this. I've never seen weigh-ins like this, and press conferences, and it's all in one area. It's unbelievable what's going on. For the sport of boxing, it's huge.